is the Deluxe Game Stewards bag. Made in the USA, handmade here in Mathiston. One of my favorite things that we do. For years and years and years, we sold the TBI Game Steward bag, and it's a great bag. We sell a lot of them. There were some things about it that didn't work really well for me. You know, I love having our prototyping and our manufacturing in the same facility because it allows me the ability to mess with stuff. And that's kind of where this bag came from. People saying, well, I like this or I like that, or this would be cool. And this is kind of what we came up with. So I use this bag when I'm training with quail or pigeon. It has a spring-loaded opening. You can open it, you can get your birds out. You're able to block the opening. Your other birds are not going to fly out, and then you can close it real quick. There's no zippers, there's no Velcro. The spring piece here is user replaceable, but they're user replaceable pretty easy. You've got some pins over here on the side. You pop the pins out, you slide it in, put the pins in. It's really not that complicated, but we have those available on the website if you need those. One of the things about the other bags that we sell is that, in my opinion, the strap's too short. So there's a lot of room here in the strap so that you can put it at whatever height that you want. The other thing that's really cool is that it has a Italian bronze snap here. These are great snaps. They're really hard to come by. This is so that you can attach this to your belt loop. So I want to be able to strap stuff down, so it's not swinging around. What'll happen to you is when you go to the dog to do something and you get down on the dog's level, everything that you're wearing on a strap swings forward and it's likely to smack the dog in the face. Something else that we added to it is this little tab here on the side, which instead of having to open it up, it's a quick, the tab gives you the quick access there. When I'm training, not only do I have my pigeons or my quail in this bag, but I've got all my other stuff with me. And so one of the things on the regular Game Stewards bag is that it has one pocket, for putting shells or storing gear, everything. But we wanted two, so we've got pockets on both sides. And everything in here is this mesh material, so that way your birds can still breathe and they don't get too hot when you got them crammed in there, so that's a good thing. So everything's nice and airy. We also put some pockets on the front, and we put D-rings with those pockets on the front. When I'm using this bag, I've got my blank pistol with me, so if I want to, it can go in this front bag. And then I've got my Dogstra remote release transmitter, and I typically put mine, use the clip right there. And then all of this stuff I can tie to my D-ring, so in case something falls out, I don't lose it. I use a Pro 550 Plus. I can strap that to my D-ring back here in the back. If you're running an Alpha, it'll go there in the front. So we got a lot of versatility as far as carrying your gear. It's one of my favorite tools, that we sell. It gives you lots of options when you are training, and all the gear that you need to do the training, we've got a spot for it in here. So you can customize it any way that you want. I know a few folks that use them as hunting bags, and that's one reason we got them in 4 different colors. Orange is definitely our most popular. Then we've got the high-vis pink, and then we've got 2 different shades of camo. And then also we've got some squirrel hunters that use them as a hunting bag. So there's just a lot of versatility to it. It's a neat bag, and we really enjoyed making them. I absolutely love them. Gun Dog Supply.